rid of that. Right, it appears we're back. How long have you been back for? About 1 minute. Right, okay, fine. Awesome. Hello, everyone. Fucking hell. Do apologise about that. I made a boob. Whoops. Welcome back, Green Thunder. How are you?
I'm good. Okay, what is my computer doing now? What are you doing? Load the page.
Hang on a sec. Just let me grab the chat. Still lurking. Hello, Rolling Bear. Hello, Pumpkin Trucker. Oh, I can't pop it out of there, can I? Oh well. Anyway, yeah, you'll be pleased or saddened to know I've now got rid of the offending titties. See? Of all the things to fucking go wrong, eh? Right, now I can't get rid of that. Very sad. Yes, I know. I know. I like it.
I mean...
Right. So, what have you been up to today, Green Thunder? How are you?
Pretty much doing nothing.
Right, we're waiting for Tom and Rosie to join us because they've got the link as well. I don't like to sort of fill the stream too much in the first like little bit, but right, hang on a sec. I can't. Oh, that's where it is. Right, I was trying to pop out the chat so I could read it without having the bloody thing up, but right, got it now. So yeah, just a few things about this stream moving forward. I've decided to make it weekly, so every Friday night you're welcome into my pub. There's as for tonight, yeah, as you can see from the title of the stream, which is now getting slightly altered. Take 2, the mastectomy. Because essentially I've removed the boobs. Crap, that's why you're not in Ginger Man's stream, you're here. Well, yeah, presumably. Save a blonde, eat a redhead. Hi, blind girl, how are you? Right. Proper panic then as well. God.
I live a boring life. The most interesting thing that's happened to me all day is turkeys ran through the yard, or casually strolled.
Yeah. Do you often get turkeys just randomly walking through your garden, or was that a new development?
No, it's around this time of year. 80 acres of wetland, good bit of wildlife between deers and turkeys.
Right.
Occasional snake gets too close, and I have to, and usually I pick them up and toss them back into the woods.
Fair enough.
Unless it's actually acting like it wants to bite me, and then no, I don't want to get bit by any snake, even if I'm pretty sure it's a non-venomous one, because they still hurt.
Hello?
I've been bitten by a garter.
Yes, Inked. Eating a redhead is always a good idea. And that's right, blind girl. Smash that like button, please. Hit that like button like it was a ginger stepchild. Or allegedly Pro Jared's wife.
God. I'm not on Twitter. I don't actually actively go on Twitter, but I somehow missed all of that. I have no clue really what's going on with that.
Well, in short, Pro Jared was quite a big retro gaming YouTuber. I say retro, I mean retro in the way that people take retro to mean these days, you know, like NES and things like that. True retro gaming is like Commodore 64 and the Spectrum, that kind of stuff. But as time moves on, the definition of retro changes as well. Hello, Piss Flaps. Hello, Vomit Sausage, how are you? But yeah, so what happened was he was quite a big YouTuber, weird looking guy as well, but he was married. Now, turns out he'd been having an affair with the wife of another YouTuber, also a Twitch streamer, also someone I follow on Twitch as well, it turns out, because I'm a big fan of like Game Grumps, that kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
So Game Grumps, one of their editors, who then later became one of their producers and presenters, Ross, she was married to him. She was fucking Pro Jared. They split last year. It's all come out. Basically, he's also allegedly, I've not actually heard any of these accusations except for when people have told me that, like, a TLDR of the situation. Allegedly, he also hit her, but it's also come out as well that there's evidence he may have been soliciting nudes and lewds from underage girls as well. Basically, bit of a scumbag.
So, yeah, all around pile of excrement.
Yes, and Irate Bear spammed me with his dick pics last night. Pro Jared's, I mean, not Irate Bears.
I've only sent one dick pic in my life, and it still came back to haunt me because it's a really weird story. It was my caretaker just so happened to be gay, and I am incredibly just weird. He was at work one day. I had half a staff. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take a picture of that and send it to him for shits and giggles. Either way, we thought after he got home, deleted it off his phone and everything, or so I thought. And then he passed away,
Right.
And my mom was going through his phone.
Right.
So.
Oof. Oof. Hello, Brit Gamer Girl and Vomit Sausage and Arms Killer in the chat. Brit and Inch, you both have the link to the hangout as well if you want to. Arms Killer, seeing Pro Jared and a Sailor Mars cosplay makes me want to tear up. Like, yes. Yeah. That wasn't a nice sight either, was it? But as usual with these pub streams, those people I've already sent the links out to. You've got the link. Join if you want. If you don't want to, that's perfectly fine. I will be sending out the links at regular intervals anyway. So if you feel you want to join us, let us know in the chat and we'll find a way of getting that link to you. Okay, babe, I want to listen, not speak. That's fine. That's fine. It's a fucking rarity for you, but that's fine. I'm joking, Brit. Or am I? Yeah, I'm joking. If you do hear that weird kind of metallic farting noise throughout the stream, it's because I've put the pop filter for my microphone attached to my desk and not the microphone now, because if I attach it to the microphone, it makes it back heavy and it falls over. So it kind of pulls it backwards. So I had to find something to do, so I've clamped it to the desk instead. Sucker rock. No.
You have a professional microphone. I got like a $5 earpiece.
Do you know what, though? You're coming through much better than some people I've heard on these streams who have supposedly like decent microphones. You are coming through a lot better. What I'm saying is it doesn't sound like you're on a phone.
Yeah. Oh, even though I am. What was that coin drop?
So we gotta go. How do I do that?
Why did I just get a notification? There's nothing here.
So I have to.
Sorry, yelling at phone.
That's quite alright. I will talk over you for the benefit of the stream so that you don't accidentally dox yourself or anything. Right. So, what's everyone in the chat doing for their weekend? What's everyone got planned? Me, I'm going to, well, tomorrow I'm crossing the streams with Foxy tomorrow night again. But during the day, I'll be working on more of those Blue Jam videos. The one that should be coming out tomorrow then is a crime reconstruction story. And then possibly, if I can get it out on Sunday, it'll be a very strange tale about a man who gets a job at the London Dungeon. Green Thunder?
Yeah.
Okay. Could you mute yourself a tiny for when there's background going on a little bit?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't get to it fast enough.
It's quite alright, mate. It's quite alright. Blind Girl is doing the usual. Jack. Oh, right. Oh, right. I thought you meant like Jack as in jack shit. I've got jack shit planned. And flirting with Scotty. Oh. Pumpkin Trucker, he's going to do some driving. And so is Are You Sure about the sound of it? Test driving some cars and going to a shooting range to pick out my first gun. Nice. Nice. What kind of gun have you got in mind? Are you sure? And what kind of cars are you test driving, more to the point? Bob of Bob City, Tom's got work! Work! At the London Dungeon, you have to dress up like Frankenstein. No, you don't. Do you? I don't know. I've never been to the London Dungeon.
Wait.
So.
Frankenstein or Frankenstein's monster?
Well, yeah, it's a good point, actually. It's a good point, yeah. Frankenstein was the name of the scientist, not the monster. Yeah. So take that, honey monster. Thinking of jumping off a bridge, that was so haunting. What was haunting? Smith & Wesson .38 Naught shield, probably. Cool. I don't know why I asked what kind of gun. I know little about guns. Yes, I was nitpicking, honey monster, but Green Thunder's right. There is a difference.
Oh, I like nitpicking, especially if someone calls Cthulhu mythos instead of Lovecraft mythos, because Cthulhu is the weakest god in the entire lot.
Ah. Hang on a second. I've just realised something. Right. Are you sure you are now wrenched? As are you, Honey Monster. Who else have I missed? Rolling Bear. Right. Enjoy your wrenches. The whole... right, yeah, the whole pro-Jared situation, for some reason, it haunts me. Right, alright, Arms. Yeah, it's one of those things. I mean, I watched part of Mr. Metica's stream last night about it. And he was saying that he was going to just keep streaming about the developments as they unfold, rather than making a video on it. I think it'll all just blow over in a couple of days. I think it was something. I woke up this morning and I'd forgotten about it, basically. Yeah. .380 is also known as a 9mm short. Right, I see. But then again, as I said, I don't know anything about guns, so that'd be like me. That'd be like me telling you that I don't know, Cool Edit Pro. It works basically just the same as Audacity or something like that. By way of explaining it to you. I couldn't give two shits about it. It will have little impact on. Yeah, the same here. Do you know what? I would probably still end up watching some of his older videos anyway, because I haven't watched any of his content in like a year or so. He did do a couple of years ago. He did do a running series about the Final Fantasy games. Now, he was doing the early Final Fantasy games, which I'm a big fan of. You know, like 1 through, we'll say 9. Pre-PlayStation 2 Final Fantasy games. I'm a really big fan of them. Apart from 8, which took me years to actually bother to play properly. And I just... I didn't like it. But recently I decided to give it another go. So I'll probably jump back into that.
I've never actually played a Final Fantasy game.
The woman who... Yeah, Vomit. His wife was quite hot. Hi, Mandy. And are you sure? 3 is my favourite. 3 is the one I had real problem getting into. I don't know what it was. 3, I just... Unless, right, do you mean 3 as in actual Final Fantasy 3, or do you mean 3 as in Final Fantasy 6? Because I know when it originally came out outside of Japan, Final Fantasy 3, yeah, as in 6. Right, I see. So, yeah, that one is my favourite as well. Final Fantasy 6 is my favourite one. With maybe 5. I quite like 5. But anyway, the Final Fantasy numbering system is worse than hexadecimal. 6 equals 3 or 3 equals 6. It's... Can you tell Agent Penis the code word is foot? Well done, Mandy. Well done. But yeah, Honey Monster. All it was because when the Final Fantasy series started, they brought out Final Fantasy 1 in the West, right? And it did quite well, but Square at the time, when they were just known as Square, weren't too happy with the way it went down, with the way it came out and that, and so they didn't release Final Fantasy 2 or 3 in the West. They didn't bother. Then they brought out Final Fantasy 4, but they decided to put that out in the West because what they'd done is they'd made a special Final Fantasy game, you know, for us Westerners. Wasn't it known as the Final Fantasy? No. That's a myth and legend. It's one of those, not urban legends, because that makes it sound like dark or anything like that, or something like that. But it's yes, the creator of Final Fantasy was considering giving up games production at the time. But the fact that the game was called Final Fantasy has nothing to do with it. At all. Now, where was I in a brief potted history of the Final Fantasy games? So, they released a game specifically for the Western market called Mystic Quest, which I had as a kid. Actually, it was a really bare bones, basic, slightly crap RPG. In fact, I say slightly crap. It was utterly crap RPG. But I enjoyed it, and I've played it recently, and I still enjoyed it. But you know, it's not as deep in terms of like the RPG mechanics or indeed story as a lot of the other Final Fantasy games. Pineapple Pizza, right? So they released that and realised that the West did have a bit of a taste for it. So that's when they released Final Fantasy 4 in the West, which was called over here Final Fantasy 2. Then I can't remember the reason they didn't release 5. It may have been because they considered it too difficult. Because the version of Final Fantasy 4 they released was deliberately made much easier in the West than it was in Japan. So that's why Final Fantasy 6, when it was released over here, it was called Final Fantasy 3. And then when Square jumped over to PlayStation for Final Fantasy 7, we found out that there were all these Final Fantasy games that we'd missed. Because they didn't bother calling it Final Fantasy 4 or anything. They just called it Final Fantasy 7. And it was a global thing from the start. And it took years.
Yeah, region.
Sorry, go on.
Regions messed up some titling.
Yeah. And it took a number of years before officially the missing Final Fantasy games were made available. I think I'm trying to think, because I know Final Fantasy 6 was upgraded and updated and released on the PlayStation as well. I think that one may have had. I'm not too massively au fait with the history anyway, but I just know little bits. I know what I know. I always hack my consoles so can normally play region. Yeah, that's one way of doing it, I guess. And Inked and Prick. Pineapple helps balance the salty meats. Definite yes to pineapple. Well, Did you mean meats? Or did you mean... No, never mind. Never mind, pinked. Inked. I'm not getting into that. Well, yeah, it wasn't until, like, the last 15 or so years that some of the early Final Fantasy games were available officially over here. I hacked my console by throwing it into a wall. Percussive maintenance, Mandy. Percussive maintenance. Also, guys, don't forget, if you like what we do here, tip the bar. The Streamlabs link is in the description and does periodically appear in the chat. Also, consider becoming a patron if indeed you want to. I now have a patron. There's only 2 tiers on there at the moment because hey, and it wouldn't be a stream with Pumpkin Trucker in the chat if we didn't get a bit of road rage. So, cock hungry slut, move! I can only assume that's road rage and he wasn't talking to Inked. But yes, so go have a look at my Patreon if you want. Yeah, there's only 2 tiers. TIERS.
I will say I just looked over at my tablet. He just got passed by a bale of hay. On my street. Or, well, not bales of hay. One of them there are like big, gigantic round things. That's what it looked like, at least.
Inked, I thought we sorted this out before. It's Sir. She's just said, was already making that joke myself, mister. So, yeah. It's Sir, remember? I can't change your nickname on YouTube, but I can on the I can on Discord. And there we go, bang on just after I've mentioned it. My Streamlabs link and Patreon link are in the chat. But weirdly, because my Patreon link is the same as my name on YouTube, in fact is my name, it's highlighted my name for me. Just in case I didn't know. Just in case I couldn't tell. And
Oh, that's gotta be slightly annoying.
Not really. Not really. So no, it's a nice little feature I've noticed that YouTube have added in the live stream chats lately. If you don't have to at someone's name anymore. You know, not normally if you want to type a message to them, you have to type at Green Thunder. And then in order for it to highlight for you, I would have had to have spelt it entirely right and got all of it. Yeah, it's anytime you... Yeah, and it is. Welcome, Kodiak. Have a wrench. But yeah, cheers, mate.
On the mobile app, it doesn't do that yet.
No.
Either that or I just haven't updated it.
Give it time. Give it time and it will. But yeah, now it's any mention of your name, it happens. Honk yourself, twat. Not my problem you didn't leave sooner. Get out, Pumpkin. You're on a roll tonight. You're on a roll, Pumpkin Trucker.
Holy crap, that looks like a tiny truck.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, Kodiak. But it helps, and it's, it is what it is. The only problem I get with those at ones are, I'm quite lazy. Now, say if I'm watching Monkey in the Morning's stream, for instance, there's sometimes 2 or 3 Peters in that chat. So the amount of times I've accidentally atted myself because all I've typed is at PE and then hit enter or tab. And I've not noticed that it's put my name in there. And then just carried on typing my message, hit enter, and I've messaged myself.
You're not the one, the Peter that gave Monkey Tourette's, are you?
No. That is the other Peter. That is Imposter Peter, I call him. Imposter.
I gotta get in there one of these days early.
Yeah, it's one of those things since Boomer. Fuck off, Vovit. Fuck off. Yeah, but since fixing my sleeping pattern somewhat, last couple of days it's gone a little bit to shit. But since fixing my sleeping pattern, I have found I've been able to wake up in time to listen to Monkey in the morning and be on or listen to Breakfast with Bear, that kind of thing. It also means I have more time during the day to work on videos. It's something I don't like doing too late at night. For the simple fact that, you know, I don't like making too much noise sort of after, say, 11ish or midnight. You know. Doesn't mean I haven't in the past at all. So, quickly, I will throw it back out to the chat as well. If anyone in the chat wants to come and join us on air, let us know. We'll figure out how to get the Hangout link your way. I'm not going to do a Scotsman and just drop it in the chat. Because that way madness lies. So, I'm Gen X, I'm not far off. Yeah, I know, right? What's... Oh, hang on a sec. We've got... Alright, cool. Right. I think you might have already seen it, Iggs, but I've just checked Discord, just because I noticed I had a reply from someone I sent the Hangout link to. Irate Bear won't be joining us tonight. He's he's spending some time doing other things, and obviously he's got Ghost Poo to prepare for in a bit. So
I know you all don't have Mother's Day this weekend.
No,
some people do.
Our Mother's Day is in March. Yeah, our Mother's Day is in March. Our Father's Day is in June, I think.
Why did they just... Which one came first, and why did the other decide, yeah, we're not going to do your day?
You were roboting quite bad then.
Am I now? B1 has not moved.
Well, you were roboting. We've just been joined by Tom. Hello there.
Evening. You alright?
I'm alright, mate.
What's Tom?
Good. Can you hear me alright?
Yeah, we can hear you fine, mate. But
awesome.
Green Thunder, I don't think it's like it was ever an internationally set thing that, you know, Mother's Day is on this day and things like that, because what would be the point in that? I mean, it
makes it confusing.
You mean Viper as G? Do you know what? I've sent her the link as well, so she hasn't responded. But blind girl, Mom's Day for me is Sunday. Where's my flowers? You're not my mom, blind girl.
Yeah, I think it was just in the UK that it was in March, and the rest of the world's got it this weekend.
But yeah, I don't think it's ever really sort of been an internationally set thing, though, has it?
No, it's not a set date.
No.
I don't think.
Probably should be, because that just, well, if you talk to other countries, or something kind of interesting.
You are roboting quite bad again, mate.
Freaking. How about now?
Well, you literally stopped roboting to say how about now. We can't really judge yet. It's like it's like going, how am I sounding? Go on, tell me how I'm sounding.
All right.
But hey, if everyone does that. I've noticed everyone does that though.
To be fair, the how about now sounded better than you did before.
Yeah, it did. It did. So, we've got Vomit Sausage, old enough to know better, young enough to do it anyway. Mandy G, she's on her way to the CIA offices to find the Agent of Penis, which I believe was the Marvel series that got cancelled, wasn't it? Agents of P-E-N-I-S. I spotted in Discord you were asking about the screenshot Pumpkin Trucker ad from my now deleted start to this stream. It's in Not Safe for Work, which is also why it's deleted off my YouTube. Fucking hell. Right, the last time that happened, I didn't see it at first, and Brit picked up on it, and it was the stream I had with Irate Bear and Viper on. You know, when I did that quiz show. Right.
I have to say, you are looking good.
But what happened was, right, I had a picture round, and I was trying to find a way of getting Google Hangout screen share to pick up the pictures I was trying to show them. But Google Hangouts doesn't like picking up... Green Thunder's joined again. Wow. But Google Hangout screen share doesn't like to pick up Windows 10 apps for some reason. So I had to find another way. So I changed it to capture the entire screen. And when I did, I hovered over, you know, the bottom left of your screen on Windows 10? How it allows you to peek at your desktop?
Oh, yes, I do know what you mean.
I had some decidedly not safe for work wallpaper.
And you had a peek.
All right, am I back?
You are back now, mate. Yes. Yes.
And you're not roboting. Which is good.
Hey. So, yeah.
I moved to the other side of the couch.
That flashed up. I didn't notice, and it wasn't until I was moving on and Brit turned round and said, yeah, I would probably change your desktop wallpaper as well if I were you. I went, oh shit, did that show up? I went back to the stream afterwards, looked at it, and yeah, it showed up. I've blurred that section of the stream now. The stream is still available. You can see what flashed up, but there's no nip. Because I've blurred it. Just in the same way that I had to blur my video of Scotsman the other night. The Baby Scotsman video. Because I realised my fucking email, my personal email address was in that video. I didn't notice it until I watched it. You know, you remember I premiered it?
Yeah.
And I had the live chat. When I was watching it, I thought, oh shit, one of those folders has got my email in it. The name of the folder, it's XSplit. You have to sign up with an account to use it, and to do that, it names the folder with your email address. And that was there in the video of me deleting the footage of baby Scots. It was supposed to be a nice thing, so yeah, I'm not going to use this footage anymore, mate. It's gone.
And you doxed your email whilst you're doing
Yes. So that's gone back. That's been blurred as well. Don't be surprised. I already do, Honey Monster. That's the thing. I genuinely, I should probably do a video about me reading my junk mail. Karma is a bitch. But yeah, I should probably do a video of me just reading my junk email. I do occasionally, when I spot a funny one, I will take a screenshot of it and post it to my Discord.
That'd make a good video.
Yeah.
You actually read your email? I've never read email in my life. Unless I know it's being sent to me and I need to change my password to get into the account.
Reading your junk mail, you mean all those cheap Viagra deals? It's not just that, though. It isn't just that. In fact, give me a second. I will get an example of the kind of ridiculous junk email I get sometimes. And this is pretty much bog standard. You know, I'm nothing special when it comes to junk email. Okay. A lot of people get these. We get things like, you know, there's all the standard ones, you know, like notifications of bills from iTunes and things like that. It's like, I have an iTunes account. I haven't used it in years. It is certainly not something you can fucking get me for. It's not something I've been using. I've got access to my iTunes account. And I know I've not bought anything. And anyway, it's on a different email. Right, let's see. Well, there's one here from Milo Yiannopoulos. I don't know how that's fallen into my junk email. Not a personal email. I don't think. I'm not in touch with him. I'm not in touch with him. I think I'm on his mailing list. That's about it. Yeah, Breitbart News is on there as well. Yeah, support at Apple. Reminder, Apple Care summary updated. No, not falling for it, Apple. Here we go. I think this is one I posted to my Discord the other week. Right. And do you know what? For spam email, this is quite hefty. Are you ready for this? This is from a Miss Therese Bangura, right? Whose email address...
Very English
Yeah,
name.
whose email address is neither of those words. So... But it's, my dearest, I am hoping and trusting in the Lord that you and your family are doing great. I was touched to send this letter to you after I have carefully gone through your profile that speaks well of you. By the special grace of God, I am Mrs. Therese Bangura and want to go into orphanage and motherless homes. By the way, I am reading this exactly with the exact same grammar, spelling and punctuation as it's giving me, right? So, I am Mrs. Therese Bangura and want to go into orphanage and motherless homes to help the orphanages, widows and less privileged around the globe, but my present health illness do not permit me to handle this divine project alone. I therefore decided to seek for your noble assistance, especially in your country, to put smiles on the faces of motherless children and widows across the nation. I am willing to send across 2 sets of brackets, by the way, US dollars 2.5 million. Yeah, 2 $2,500,000 as a volunteer project. Right, sorry. I'll read that again. I am willing to send across $2,500,000 as volunteer projects to put smile on their face. Your prompt response and support would be most gratefully appreciated to enable me proceed with the transfer to you. Presently, I, am, hospitalised and have handed over the bank draft stroke check to the man of God, Bishop Christ Godwin, to ask him to send you the draft of $2.5 million immediately. So feel free to get in touch with my solicitor, stroke Bishop Christ Godwin, and instruct him where to send the bank draft for you. Below is his informations. That's informations, but with $S at the end. To enable you contact him immediately you receive this message. Then there's an address. I'm quite shockingly, this is from the Ivory Coast. Côte d'Ivoire. d'Ivoire, or however you say it in French. Oh, fucking hell.
Oh man, anybody that actually gets suckered in by that and gives them their bank details deserves to be rinsed.
Let's see.
I've just found kind of the opposite in my spam. Got a message from Pesh H. I did not hear from you. That's it.
Oh, I got that. I accidentally signed up for a stand-up comedy course for charity.
Accidentally?
Yeah. They were supposed to be doing some sort of like stand-up comedy course with a gala gig at the end of it for cancer research, and I signed up for it just out of interest, hoping for more information. Turns out I'd actually signed up for it. And the first meeting was what day is it today? Or what date is it today?
10th.
10th.
All right. So the first meeting for it would have been Tuesday. No, Monday. And obviously I didn't go. But I wouldn't have minded, to be honest. I just could have done with a bit more warning, because I only did it last week, and then I got an email like the day before going, oh, by the way, the first meeting's tomorrow. Fuck off.
Was it a meeting to organise it, or were you supposed to?
It was like a meeting
stroke
registration thing. And I got an email from them yesterday. We didn't see you there. I was like, no, you didn't. I got a text as well from them. I got a fucking text.
They sound like they might be low on numbers.
Possibly. But
It could be a good thing to do.
Yeah,
like you say,
yeah.
more notice in a couple of days.
Yeah, definitely. Incidentally, by the way, I've just spotted this. That email I've just read out to you was sent to me 3 times.
They really want to give you money.
Oh yeah,
For,
give you all that.
what was it, Bishop Jesus God?
So not only was it spamming content, it was spamming nature. Do you know what, though? I've got to give it props. I've got to give it props for the fact that there were no links to click. It comes from a Gmail address as well.
So it's just straight up, this is my bank details, send me yours.
Well, no, they don't have their bank details on it. Just an address to St. Peter's Methodist Church. St. Peter's?
St. Pete.
St. Peter's Methodist Church in some part of the Ivory Coast.
So, right. So they just want you to send your bank details.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm tempted to set up a burner PayPal and see what happens. Just a blank PayPal.
CBD coffee. I just checked. Apparently, there's CBD coffee in my email box.
You gave it? No, I didn't give them my number, Brit. I'm saying they have put their phone number.
CBD coffee.
They have put their phone number in the email. In fact, hang on a second. Do you know what? Pop out. Hate using the bloody mail app on Windows 10. Just quickly double checking it for anything potentially doxing. Right. There you go. I've covered the Hangout with the email for now. Have at them.
Well, Mandy's wanting to give. She's leaving.
Right. I'm not going to leave it on screen for long. Okay. So if you do actually want to do anything, if it's legible at all on the stream, which it might not be, but it's there. Right.
That's alright. I've screenshotted it. I'll stick it in the Discord.
Right. Okay. Hang on. Let me get the chat back. I believe in this cause. I am tempted to reply just to troll them, to be honest. I am tempted to reply just to troll them, but it's been done 1,000 times before. A bloke's written a book all about his email correspondence with spammers. There's actually quite a funny TED talk. Well, no, Honey
one.
Monster. The
It's
kids can't do with your
horrible.
donations. I can. There's a Streamlabs link on screen.
You know what? Link. Let me copy that link.
But anyway, is Rosie not joining us, by the way, Tom?
I don't know. I suspect she's fallen asleep.
Right, I was going to say because I've queued something up in SoundPad which I wanted to play, but
Oh.
Well.
Yeah, that screenshot is in the car park.
Right, excellent.
For anybody who might wish to do anything with it.
Tell them you're happy to put a smile on those childless women's faces in your own way. Whoa, inked! I like the bit at the beginning where you are called my dearest. I know. Nice, Green Thunder. Nice, thank you.
Yes, I have a proper PayPal.me set up. Just I think on my about page it says "Don't give me money."
Right. Okay, Mandy, the Hangout link's incoming. I've only just seen your I've only just seen your message. Like I say, I do this in waves, just so we don't get full or overwhelmed. I mean, obviously, you know, for the first 20 minutes, it was just me and Green Thunder, so I may rethink that strategy in future. But you've got the link now. But my dearest Mandy and Inked, send Bobs and Virgin. Open Bob, BB. But yes, once again, if anyone else wants to come on air, let us know. And we'll try and sort it out.
Yeah, jump in. We've not got the most talkative of people.
And yes, Inked and Prick, that is true. Most of your body is in my not safe for work section. And the irony is, most of the people on my Discord want to be in your body.
Or somebody should get it in Photoshop and try and put a composite image together.
This is what we think Inked and Prick looks like, and it looks like the worst Crime Watch photo fit ever. But thanks for giving me something to do on Sunday afternoon.
You're quite welcome.
I really need to download like a free version of Photoshop one of these days, and then make a better avatar.
I will tell you off air where I've got my version of Photoshop from, because I still use Photoshop 7.0.
Is there any free software that's like Photoshop?
Oh, there's tons.
A bit more basic.
Oh, there's tons.
Yeah.
Welcome, Mandy. How are you?
Hello, my dearest sis.
But yeah, Inked, I'm probably not going to do that, to be honest.
If I had time, it'd be fun. But
Yeah.
Shoot, my thumbnails and this avatar are made in Microsoft Paint.
Right, I'll admit, I use Photoshop to... The main thing I use Photoshop to do are my text captions in my videos. I create a...
and your dick pics.
Nah, I don't need Photoshop for that. Please don't tell us not to do something. That's always a mistake. Yes. Yes. Well, Inked, you've been on my Discord long enough to know that, for a start. Secondly, you've also been on my Discord long enough to know that almost saying anything at all, no matter how innocent, is always a mistake. I've learned that recently.
Peter, show us what them feet do.
oh, we're back in.
I got them happy feet. Hang on a sec. Just let me shift that slightly. There we go. That was bugging me. Oh, right. Right. Trucker, it's on its way, mate. It took me a moment to work out what you meant. That's why I wasn't addressing what you'd said. But it's in your Discord.
Inspector Peanut.
Oh God. Yeah, Tom, it is illegible. I've just looked. It is.
What the
Yeah, the screenshot. It is absolutely
yeah,
illegible.
it's very blurry.
I'll probably. He doesn't need Photoshop, but a bloody good magnifying glass. Fuck off, Vomit.
Who said that?
Vomit sausage. Who do you think said that? Who do you think?
Who else?
What I'll do is I'll capture a high quality screenshot of it and I'll put that on my Discord myself later.
Of your dick or your letter?
Of the letter, obviously.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, it wasn't that obvious.
Anyway.
Donate to Peter so he can get a magnifying glass.
Hey, we've got a trucker!
Yay!
Hey.
Well,
Hello.
Hello.
Oh.
I figured I'd definitely pop on and make Mandy happy with a horn blow.
Okay,
Of
excellent.
course. He kept me company all morning and answered all my trucking questions. I'm gonna become a trucker.
I keep forgetting.
Nice.
I keep forgetting that Discord, when you're on the desktop app on Discord, all notifications get muted.
Oh, is that true?
When you're in streamer mode, when it detects that you're running OBS or something like that, it mutes all notifications. Because I've just had a DM come through. Luckily, I caught it within a minute. And
was it sexy?
oh, you'll find out in a bit. We've got somebody else joining us in a moment.
Oh god, now I'm scared.
No, don't be.
Uh-oh.
Don't be. But there are. I just tried to read my own Streamlabs thing then as a chat. As if somebody had said it in the chat and said, go on, deafen me. Go on, what you say? Oh, right. Oh, it's me. Yes, remember, there are 3 now donation noises in my Streamlabs, which could potentially damage my hearing. So,
I've heard about your loudness testing.
oh, yeah. Oh, Rosie told you about that.
Yeah.
Genuinely, I did not realise. Right, okay, I'll put it back to where it was, right? I will just play a random clip on my sound pad, right? This is the volume it was to begin with.
Yeah, like cock.
Is that too loud?
No, that sounds.
No.
No. But Rosie
That's loud as
made
your voice.
me turn it down to this.
I like penis parlors.
So
Yeah.
I'm putting that back up to where it was.
Couldn't tell much difference in volume, to be honest.
I'm putting it back to.
Yeah, actually the first one sounded quieter to me.
I think it's because I played different clips. I think the second clip is actually just a bit louder.
Oh.
That was it. This was what I originally played. So is that loud?
That is horrible. That is absolutely horrible.
So that better volume.
That was
That
better.
ain't so bad.
Right.
The volume wasn't so bad. The music, the hell was that?
That was the theme tune to the Crystal Maze.
Crystal Maze.
Yeah, that was the theme tune to the Crystal Maze. I've got it loaded in my sound pad for that stream that I'm planning. The Crystal Maze, kind of, sort of D&D, sort of choose your own adventure stream that I'm planning.
Does anyone remember those Choose Your Own Adventure books by Goosebumps?
Yeah, that's what this Crystal Maze thing is. It's a choose your own adventure.
I read those things before Goosebumps was a thing.
Yeah, I used to read the Ian Livingstone ones. What?
I used to have Football Manager ones.
Football Manager choose your own adventure.
Yeah, kind of choose your own. What happened to your team?
Oh, welcome back, Blind Girl. How are you? And welcome back, Brit Gamer Girl.
Peter, did you ever play that old the Dragon's Lair Choose Your Own Adventure video game?
Hang on, aren't all video games choose your own adventure games?
No. It's one of the. It's a video game that was, I think it was arcade only. It played out like a the Choose Your Own Adventure.
Yeah, the animated one.
Yeah, where it was basically a bunch of cartoons, and what you chose
Dragon Slayer
decided what cartoon played.
Yeah, it was called Dragon Slayer, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Has anyone got like an actual nice old-timey video game arcade?
No, I haven't got an arcade.
None here.
No, I'd love an arcade cabinet. Streamlabs.com/MankPete.
I've actually got an old tabletop at the house.
Oh, nice.
My dad's got a lovely old pinball machine.
Oh,
Ooh.
which one?
It's like
Nice.
it's loads of psychedelic colours and kind of pictures of women, like very, very 60s.
Nice.
Yeah. It's well cool. It's the only thing I'm insisting for in his will.
I don't know what left first, like the whole institution of having like a mall to go to with an arcade inside, or the arcade died first, but malls are dying.
Behave.
Remember those.
Vomit sausage. Behave.
Well, Mandy, don't you have a Dave & Buster's near you? That's
No,
closed.
I don't. What's Vomit doing? Someone update me.
He's just
I'm
asked
not- I
Brit.
only
He's
have
just
one
asked Brit in the chat what size shoes she wears.
Peter's got one of his socks on his dick right now.
Is that why his feet are so cold?
Do you know I have worn Brit socks actually?
Of course you do.
No, hang on a sec.
Oh no, we're gonna see it.
If A, I can find it, and B, I can be arsed.
We'll also get on the camera and show us you sniffing it.
You just get more degenerate by the second, don't you, Mandy? You just get more and more wrong.
Hey, Randy,
Sorry,
what do
Peter.
you do at around
If it hel-
7:30 on Wednesdays?
Nothing right now.
7:30.
Like
I do
7
live
Mountain
stream.
Time. I'm in Mountain Time.
Oh shoot, I'm Eastern. What would that? What 2 hours be?
9:30.
No, no,
Nine,
no,
Wait.
no, Brit.
7:30 for her would be 9 for you.
Brit, I don't have your socks. I just wore them, remember? Despite the fact I had tons of clean
It's
socks.
getting better.
No, I had tons of clean
getting so
socks
much
in my
better.
bag. And yeah, you just went, here, put them on, it's cold.
Well, the thing nobody seems to understand is Peter was wearing her socks on top of his headphones, so he looked like one of those Neko girls.
Nico.
Yeah, she meant wear them on your feet, not on your dick.
Hang on a sec. I'm going to have to open this with something else other than the...
Oh, wow.
bloody- Oh, no.
I just realized I got fistful grease on my arm, and it's making like that Harry Potter lightning bolt type shape. How the
There you
hell
go.
did it get there?
That's for the benefit of the stream.
What did I miss?
So if you're looking at the stream... Do you know what? For someone who's 6'4", I've actually got quite short, stumpy legs. I'm not even up to date with my own stream. What's going on?
Your girlfriend. Oh no, I thought it was Brit, but Blind Girl says, "Ooh, Pete likes little cold feet."
And Are You Sure says he only collects old NES games. Nice, nice. It's a good thing to get into. It can be fucking expensive, especially these days, because the cost of like old NES games is going up.
Oh, he also said he spent 4 hours playing in a pinball museum recently. That sounds awesome.
We all met Pete because he contacted us on Craigslist for used shoes.
Contacted you on Craigslist for what, Mandy?
Used shoes.
Right, okay. Tom, I'm backtracking the convo. Ask your dad if he wants more pictures of women for it. I'll send him some special ones. Iggs, why do you send everyone your fucking nudes except for me?
Hey, Inked. Hi there. That's Pumpkin Trucker, or in Peter's Discord, Man in the Box.
But this is... No, hang on, Britt. This is what I meant. She's apparently sent you nudes as well.
Actually, Inked, how did that tattoo work out? Did you get it?
Yes, she likes... Oh, fuck off.
You gotta be tactical, Peter. Tell her don't send me nudes.
I tried that before. When she mentioned she was sending unsolicited nudes, I went, all right, well, never send me nudes. Didn't work. Didn't fucking work. And anyway, I'm not interested in getting nudes from fans, okay? I'm not pro-Jared. That said, Inkton Pricked is quite obviously of age. What was that? Lauren Wheel just subscribed. Thank you very much. I can't tell without looking at Streamlabs whether you subscribed on YouTube, which we're on now, or on my Twitch. But thank you anyway. It's much appreciated.
Chadwick whipped his dick out on stream. Turns out it was a hot dog he was cooking.
Stem replacement surgery.
Chadwick showed off his wiener.
You notice they're not all to women. Didn't you just offer to send Tom's dad some Inked?
He's in his 60s. He needs it.
Hey, Inked, I identify as a woman. In the deepest voice I can. It's ma'am.
It's ma'am. Jaya, guys. Jaya to you, Ginger Man Bad. Welcome to the stream. You need a wrench. Give me a sec. You've got a wrench.
Oh, I wouldn't trust that guy. No.
I would trust Ginger Man Bad with my life. And it's not often I would trust a ginger. No offence, Mandy.
Right. Hey. just bitter I haven't sent you foot pictures.
Anyway. So how are you going? I noticed you started streaming yourself yesterday, Ginger Man Bad. How did that go for you?
Didn't he get in trouble or something? Oh no, that was earlier before. Okay, never mind. Quit it, huh?
Nice, Inked. Let me know how it turns out. It shouldn't hurt too bad. I mean, it's not going to tickle. None of them do, but
Tickle, tickle, tickle.
Peter,
Well, there's a fun story for you. When I got my tattoo, it was while I was watching iCarly, because that was what was on in the tattoo parlor.
He streamed today at the same time as well. I wasn't to know, and Gingerman Bad wasn't to know either. But as we've sort of discussed and shit in the past, if each one of us was to start going, oh no, I can't stream between that and that time, no one would ever stream. It's like, if I was to go, if I was to say, you know, oh, I can't stream now, or then, I would end up streaming for 15 minutes a fortnight. So, yeah, it's entirely fine. It's entirely fine.
I like going on road trips with Pumpkin Trucker in the morning.
No, hang on. Oh. I was just about to do something rather silly then. I was just about to shout at my Discord as if it was somebody in the chat.
Oh.
ah,
Whoa.
fuck.
Right, there we go.
Sorry. A Bluetooth device, which is disconnected from my, which decided
Oh no,
to
I think
start
it's funny
playing
because
music
I
to
told
me.
you this earlier. Blind girl, I was talking weeks ago. I was talking like a good 3 or 4 weeks ago. We were talking about this. When I'll hold my hands up to this, I got the shits with Scotsman over his attitude towards not streaming over people, and when he got a bit pissy with me for my stream overrunning. I'll fully admit I got a bit shitty, which I hold my hand up to. I'm not above admitting when, you know, I'm human. I can throw a wobbler like the best of them. Britt Ullman forgetting
I wanted
stuff.
to be on Ginger Man. I didn't even get a notification, but I was probably asleep. I was wondering, Ginger Man, did you ever have to say Alua Akbar when you were in interviewing Londanistan people?
Londanistan.
Now I do have a question. He said he took a typewriter with him,
That's badass.
Hang on a sec.
which I admit is actually kind of cool, but would not. Well, did you not have access to electricity for a laptop?
Hang on a sec. Can I just ask, all the new people who are finding this, how are you finding this stream? Because I was under the impression it was the same stream as earlier.
I put it under my forums.
It was.
My forums has a section for weirdos who like feet, and I just
No,
Mandy,
that's not what I meant. I meant Martin's trying to watch the stream, and he's just sent me the link back to the stream I had to delete.
The stream you deleted is still kind of up.
Yeah, it is. It's just a small snippet of a stream.
Right. Okay. I will.
I just went to your channel and clicked
I
on
will fix that
what was
after
live.
the stream. Oh shit! I'm just about to start watching my own stream in Discord. Hang on, I can stop that.
Shit.
So yeah, in short, I've been a little bit wobbly today because as I mentioned in my Discord earlier, I have been forgetting to take my meds for the last couple of days. So
I'll take them. I'll take them off you. I'm Scottish. I'll take anything.
I took them earlier, and that was literally minutes before I went and smashed my toe into the door. It probably should be pointed out, one of the side effects of my medication, especially if you've like forgotten to take them for a few days, the side effects come back with a vengeance, right? So what happened was, what can happen is, as well as the usual things, which thankfully none of the usual side effects have happened, which is why I'm able to stream now and why I'm able to talk to you guys. The usual ones are huge hot flushes, massive bouts of nausea, and terrible, terrible diarrhea. But one of the other... Now, I did have the terrible, terrible diarrhea, but earlier. Now...
What kind of colour was it? I'm interested in this.
Of course you are.
Yeah. Was it full on water? Was it?
You're in the menopause. No, inked. It's sertraline. Quite a high dose of sertraline, actually, as well. That I'm on. And that, I'm telling you, for an SSRI, that stuff does not fuck around. But
anyway, the colour though.
The colour.
Yeah. Viscosity.
Right. No. Yeah. No. Viscosity. Imagine turning on the cold tap on full. That. But
nice.
I don't need to know. No, and
Does everyone like?
I don't need to talk about it, blind girl.
Does anybody deny they don't look at it before they flush? Or they do.
But
I mean,
right. As I was trying to say, one of the other side effects is huge, like, disorientation and lack of balance and impairment of your motor.
Combine that with diarrhea.
Bleach should sort it out. Yeah, but it's like lack of motor function and coordination. I walked right into my door. I mean, I'm a clumsy bastard anyway, okay? You're talking to somebody who smashed a light bulb trying to put a jumper on once. Right?
What?
I put the jumper over my head, raised my arms, and punched out a light bulb.
Oh, I do that all the time.
Yeah,
usually at my house, I try to put a shirt on. Yeah.
And
are you guys
usually
like,
at my house?
I don't mean I just knocked it and it swung for a bit. I mean I smashed it.
I was gonna say I've got a tendency to try to put a shirt on. Next thing you hear is that nice thump 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 of your hand hitting the ceiling fan, and me going, "What the hell?"
How freakishly tall are you people?
I'm only 6 foot. 6'1".
I'm 6'3".
I'm 6 foot, but I've never smashed a light bulb.
Short.
And I'm dyspraxic.
Hang on a sec. I've lost the details page. I just want to make sure that diarrhea talk earlier didn't scare too many people off.
Right. There's 10 people watching according to my
Right, that's fine then. They're either 10 people who are used to the bollocks we talk, or 10 people who weren't listening. Hello, Martin in the chat. Hi. Martin, if you want the link, let us know in the chat. If you want the link to the hangout,
mine. We're not scary.
It'd be nice to hear your voice again.
I do believe it's gotten a bit humid.
Oh, it's gonna smell like feet pretty soon if he comes in with Peter.
Oh, there'll be so much feet, love.
Shut it, you.
Where the hell did the road go?
Chadwick in the chat says, boobs.
Yes, I'm a dirty, dirty girl, Ink.
Can I get a recording of you saying that? I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Also, yes, Chadwick, I agree. Boobs. Send me your boobs, Ink.
I like boobs.
I just nearly flicked my cigarette ash into my coffee cup. 'Cause I'm
Oh, ew! Have you ever accidentally drank out of something you put a cigarette out in? Oh,
I've accidentally drank my ashtray. No liquid in it.
I've accidentally drunk that.
No liquid in it either. No liquid in the ashtray. I've just, without thinking, I've had a can of Coke and my ashtray on my desk, which is right. I've got 2 ashtrays. It's one of those, you know, like little pot ashtrays. Hang on.
Oh, that's so gross. Oh, I would never forget. I had a Taco Bell cup in my car, and I put a cigarette out in it because I didn't want. There was a cop next to me. I didn't want to flick it. I tried not to do that, and then
that's one of my ashtrays, right? So as you can see, my hand, it's about the same shape and size as a can of Coke. I have before now just gone and picked it up and poured it onto my face.
I'm sorry, but that's hilarious. Just picturing you doing that. That does sound like something Chadwick would do in one of his streams, and then he would fall asleep and leave us just to talk while watching him sleep.
But right, the thing is, this goes back to sort of how dozy I can be at times naturally without the aid of my medication. I've done things like I've done things like I've gone to make a cup of coffee, and I've gone and put the coffee back in the fridge, or been to the shop, bought beer and cigs and put the cigs in the fridge. That kind of thing.
That's tragic. Well, I guess I wonder if cigarette tastes better cold.
Have you done this, Peter?
I used to keep them in the freezer.
Go on.
Have you done this one, Peter? You're looking around the house for something. My wife's looked at me and said, "What are you looking for?" I'll say, "I'm looking for my glasses." You mean the glasses that you're wearing? Oh.
Yes, I have done that. And Brit Gamer Girl does bring up a point, and I'll tell this story on stream. Walked out of a shop without paying. Yes, I have. I have accidentally shoplifted.
Well, the question is, did you turn around afterwards and go pay for it?
Yeah, well, yes.
Then you're good.
Well, what happened was, right, this is when I was down in Birmingham staying with Brit. One day, we needed milk and pop from the Tesco near her. So I went in. She gave me like a fistful of change. I mean, we're talking like 20p's, 10p's, that kind of thing, right? So that's quite heavy and quite noticeable, even to yourself, right? Remember that. So I'm in Tesco's. I'm jangling like I'm carrying a fucking maraca or something. Right? I walk in, pick up the milk. I pick up a bottle of pop. Walk straight past the tills, out of the shop. Get back to Brit's flat. I sit down, make a brew, and I go to give her the change. I go to give her all of the change.
So you just took
Whoops.
a bunch of change out for a walk.
Yeah. Yeah, I go to pick up. Right, I went, oh, but by the way, here's the rest of that change. Put it back in the jar. Realised it was all the money she sent me with.
Whoops.
I was like, that's not right. There is far much more money here than there should be. So, after 5 minutes of laughing about it, we went back. They didn't notice either, apparently. Could have got away with it.
Nice.
Could have got away with it.
You decided to be a good person.
Well, yeah.
I don't know. If I was
Also-
security, I'd be watching you the entire time. Get your ass beat.
You're a bit special. Yes. Yes, Chadwick. I can be a bit special at times. I am...
Don't
yeah.
worry, I am too. Don't
Excuse...
feel sad,
Brit says, I told you to go back. Yeah, I... No, Brit, I wasn't exactly saying... Right? I wasn't exactly saying, no, just get away with it. Alright? I was saying, we'll go back later. And you were... No, we're going back now. I said, well, just go back in a bit.
Chadwick,
Almost
you're always
ruined boiling
special.
egg.
So, yeah, I would have gone back irregardless, Brit. I just couldn't be asked going back out.
Anybody else? Pricks.
But yeah, I am the absolute embodiment. I'm the physical embodiment of that scene from Bottom, where Richie is talking about how smart and sophisticated and suave he is, and then he puts his hand on the kettle, on the cooker, and goes, "Fuck me! I didn't think the kettle would be hot." But yeah, we all do dozy things. We all have moments, don't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Once I fell asleep on the toilet, and then my alarm went off.
It would
and
be on the
startled
toilet
me.
with you.
Man,
It startled me, and I jumped up and ran into the wall.
yeah. Mandy, not to go all 4 Yorkshiremen on you here, but I've fallen asleep on the toilet in a pub.
What are you saying about Yorkshiremen?
Well, no, you know the 4 Yorkshiremen sketch. You know the 4 Yorkshiremen sketch.
I vaguely remember
Oh,
it.
luxury. When I were younger, when I were younger,
When I were a lad. Aye.
when I were younger, we used to have to get up at 6:30 in the morning. 6:30 in the morning, 3 hours before we went to bed, and we used to have to lick Rod clean with his tongues. That sketch.
Oh, Peter, I got one for you.
Which people always always say that was a Monty Python sketch. It wasn't. It was a Do Not Adjust Your Set sketch, which was before Python. It just happened.
I
forgot
really
about
like
that.
that.
Yeah, it just happened to have been performed by some of the Pythons originally, and they performed it in the Live at Drury Lane shows after the TV series.
Brit. I used to sleep in the bottle. Brit, I was born in a coffee can under a bridge.
Martin asks, do I identify with Eddie or Richie more? Well, this is Bottom again. I've got Richie's hair, unfortunately, so yeah, I'd have to say Richie. Which means I'm an absolute twat. But Arms Killer, I've burnt my finger on a blue Bunsen burner. That shit hurts. Yes. Yes, it does.
Oh yeah. I I panicked when my marshmallow set a flame over a fire, and then I tried to put it out instead of blowing on it. I shook it and I injured someone with it because the flaming marshmallow stuck to their arm and smashed it. She's still got the scar.
The worst injury I've ever done to myself, I still feel the ramifications from it, which is why Britt will back me up on this. I walk with a slight limp, and very occasionally, and Britt can't back me up on this because I've not needed it in like a year or so, 18 months or so, but I have a walking stick as well.
That's like cool.
I've got
Axl Rose carries one.
What happened was, sort of one year, me and a couple of friends, it was New Year's Eve, we got like a little bit of a nostalgia thing. We got a little bit of a nostalgia burn. So we decided we'd bring in the new year by breaking into our old school grounds and hanging around on the benches we used to hang out at break times. Now, we had to climb the fence to do this, right? So, we got over, fine. We saw in the new year. Getting back over, it was those fences, right? Where, you know those fences where the actual struts and the poles, they're like that. It's like a flat sheet of metal, but it's curved. Right? Now, we managed to get over the top enough, but in order to get back down safely, my friend had to hold my foot. As he did, he slipped.
Convenient.
As he did, he slipped backwards, pushing my foot forwards through the tiny gap in between these two metal struts.
Whoops.
And it went, it went through. Have you ever seen pictures of people like with their heads caught in railings and things like that? Yeah. Imagine that, but with my knee.
Oh my! So did you break it?
I don't know what I can't have broken it or anything. I think I may have like quite seriously damaged it, because if it was broken, I would have fucking known about it. But it didn't hurt at the time. It
probably was really swollen.
Yeah, it didn't hurt at the time. It only hurt like the morning after, which may have been the booze, admittedly. But since then, I've had a slight limp, and when it's really cold, it hurts to walk on.
That would be bone damage.
Yeah.
Just get Martin to warm it up with his feet.
That's why I have the stick occasionally.
What does the stick look like? That sounds cool.
It's actually it's not a medical device, because I've never been to the doctor about this.
Right, yeah.
It's just a standard, like Rambler's stick. That you can buy in any, like, I think I got mine from Morrison's, actually.
Ha! Didn't Alex from A Clockwork Orange carry a walking stick, a cane or something? Yeah. That's cool. I wouldn't mess with you. And you're carrying it.
But not so much Alex from Clockwork Orange, more House, I'd say.
Okay.
I can be that grumpy and sarcastic.
God damn it!
What happened?
An asshole I was getting ready to pass actually decided to cut out in front of me.
Oh, Christ.
I was going to say, earlier this morning, I kind of, like, gasped when that stupid motorcyclist was, like, tailgating, like, going round.
That's all right. Did you watch it? Were you watching a couple hours later when you saw a motorcycle in about 100 pieces?
No, I've always missed everything. It put me to sleep. My dog was watching you as well, and he fell asleep on my chest, and I fell asleep for a little bit.
Sorry, Pete, you need to up your game. My walking stick is carbon fibre. Ah. Oh, no, mine's just a cheap folding one, actually.
I was going to say, that's the type I got, is the one that it folds up. It's about the size of a soda pop can.
Yeah.
Then you undo this little string that wraps around it.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, clackety clack clack, and you got your cane.
Yeah. Mine's the same.
You should get like a Gandalf stick.
You
shall not
I have one that
pass.
size. It's just a limb from an ironwood tree. I should probably actually carve that into something one of these days.
That explains your problem.
So hang on, Brit.
Do what?
Brit, why are you saying "well duh" in the chat? What obvious thing has been said?
Why is your foot wet?
That was a 0.5, Mandy. Oh, Brit, is that because you said the thing about me being like house, but grumpy and sarcastic was before I said it? Because I didn't see that. And pricked, who's we got the violins out? Fuck you. Yeah, you're being sarcastic and moody like house. I said it right. Okay, I see.
What, do we both have the same injured knee? I blew mine out twice skiing. I can't ski anymore.
Okay, now mine's the left knee.
Yep, mine's too.
Right.
Ricky couldn't go 50 miles an hour 5 minutes ago, and now you're going to sit there and pass me.
I hate that. Some people don't understand what cruise control is and how to just fucking leave people alone.
Come on, you cock-juggling faggot. Move it.
Cock-juggling faggot.
You ever
Yeah,
notice?
spending more time
That
sucking.
sounds like the best surgeons ever.
He's spending more time sucking on his boyfriend's cock snot than driving.
No, he's in a rush. He's in a rush for the cock-sucking convention. He's going to be late.
Alright, apologies, I flashed up my wallpaper again. Thankfully it was safe for work. I'm not going to dump the stream, but it was safe for work.
You silly
Oh,
sausage.
Jesus Christ. Hello there, Irate Bear. How are you?
Cybernetic
How long have you been there?
I'm not too bad.
I've not looked at the screen this has all been on for ages.
I've actually been in a hangout for like 3 or 4 minutes. I was muted because I was coughing and splattering everywhere like a diseased wretch.
It's Irate Bear, everyone.
Oh, shut up. How's it going?
Hi, Bear.
Hello.
I'm good, mate.
Hello.
We're just talking about stupid injuries. Have you ever injured yourself in a stupid way?
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you that story though.
Uh-oh, it probably involves penis.
It was not penis. It was my my arm, which I fractured in a few places.
Oh, Christ.
I can tell you how my nose got broken though in several places.
Go on then.
The first one was a fight when I was exceedingly drunk, and I attacked this guy that I knew was a woman beater. So I got kicked out of the pub for instigating it, and then he tried to confront me at the front, and in an attempt to preemptive strike, even though he wanted to talk, I lunged forward and headbutted him with my glasses on.
And you missed.
Well, no, I did get him. He had a massive lump on his forehead afterwards, but I landed the headbutt in the wrong way, and I broke my fucking face in the process. I broke my nose, and my glasses also shot off my face. And the second time, and then this is actually stupid, like genuinely fucking stupid. Vanilla Bear was laid on the bed, and I turned the light off, and she had her knees up in bed. You know, she was laid like slightly elevated from her shoulders upwards, and she had her legs up, like her knees at 90 degrees or whatever. Not 90 degrees, but you know what I mean. And I jumped on the bed. I took a running jump, and as I landed, my right hand landed on her fanny. And obviously she had a literal knee-jerk reaction. And her knee collided with my fucking face. It got the lower part of my nose and the top row of my teeth. And it really fucking hurt.
Sounds like a dirty episode of the Three Stooges.
I wasn't trying to have sex or anything. I just was trying to be silly. and it fucked my nose up even more than what it already is.
Irate Bear, I've never met you before, but you know who has met an irate bear before? His name was Timothy Treadwell, the grizzly man who was eaten to death on camera.
Well, that's a fun fact. That is definitely a fun fact.
Yeah, so why would you do that to the poor guy? He's trying to save the bears.
It weren't me.
By the way, Bear, just to explain, this will also explain what I was talking about when you came in. But I did find a second half of my title for tonight's stream. It's now called...
You did?
Yeah, it's...
Oh, the mastectomy?
Yeah, the mastectomy, yes.
Mastectomy.
Mastectomy, yeah. I did it again, Bear. I flashed boobs.
Oh, for you tart.
It's all fixed now. It's all sorted. That's why you can't see that in the hangout, but on the stream you can just see just a nice red background now.
Did anyone get a screenshot and put it in
They
not safe
Pumpkin
for
Trucker
work?
did.
Yeah.
Yay,
Hi.
Pumpkin, that's my hero.
By the way, PT, did you fulfill my request that I asked a few days ago?
I genuinely can't. You ask so much of me sometimes, Bear.
I'm talking to Pumpkin Trucker.
Oh, right.
What's that?
Yeah. Did you fulfill my request, sir?
Which one?
The last thing I spoke to you about in Discord.
Let me look. I need a reminder.
Just quickly, whilst you're doing that, Inkton Pricked says in the chat, I touched her fanny, and the only thing that got fucked was my face. What a story to tell at the pub.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember all that. Actually, I did, but he deleted all of it.
Ah, it's a spoil sport, isn't he?
Yeah.
He deleted what?
I was spamming pro Jared's dick at him the other day,
right.
and
Right.
he wasn't happy.
Yeah, he had deleted all of them with a big old message sent to me saying no more scat.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Did you put him up to that last time, Bear?
I don't know. Did you do it after I asked, or was it beforehand?
The request had came through about halfway through me doing it.
Ah. Well, I'm not to blame then. Pumpkin Trucker was already in the process.
I've been DMing Peter pictures of every single turd I've taken for the past 3 months.
Excellent.
Hey, I'm proud of that one woman that was hung upside down with the midget clown standing next to her.
Mandy,
The
let's
clown
not
had blood around.
let's not bring up the things you DM me. Because Chadwick's got it right there in the chat. But
So what else is going on, guys?
not much. We had a nice little potted, as I could remember it, history of Final Fantasy series earlier.
Oh, okay.
What else have we spoken about today?
Feet.
Yeah, feet were mentioned once or twice.
Ah, feet.
And how Peter likes to dress up in women's clothes, specifically Brits. Socks.
Yes, specifically the fact that I once wore Brits socks.
On his dick.
No.
Peter being a clumsy retard.
Yeah. Me being a clumsy retard, which isn't aided by the fact my medication sends my balance off quite badly. and
See, at least you can blame like your medication for it because it's something that you put into your body, whereas I have dyspraxia, which is of course a motor.
So do I. Thank you. Somebody else.
Bear, I was going to come around to that. That's why I am so clumsy, even off the meds.
Oh, so you're a spastic like
Yes.
What is dyspraxia?
me?
It's dyspraxics in one stream.
Imagine
It's a coordination and movement disorder.
imagine physical dyslexia, basically.
Imagine tripping over thin air.
Yeah.
Tripping over your own feet.
Just quickly, I'll
Perception all been fucked up.
let's see.
So we're talking clumsiness to an actual medical degree.
Yes, yeah.
Oh.
When I was a kid, it was known as clumsy child
Yes,
syndrome
yes.
before they called it dyspraxia.
That's exactly what what I was told it was called at first.
Yes. Yeah.
Peter and Martin Peter blamed his dyslexia on jerking Martin off instead of himself.
But just quickly, hello Irate Prostate, hello Blind Press, and hello... Who else has joined recently? No one. That's it.
Hi, everyone. Sorry, I don't have to chat up.
Honey Monster, I don't fall out of bed because my bed is a mattress on the floor, so I've got literally about 6 inches to fall.
Yet you still managed to accomplish it.
And it's a double bed. It's a double mattress, so...
That's it. You know my pain then. That's awesome. That's good.
Yeah.
Try living on a warship, dude.
I was diagnosed with...
Oh, God, been on a ship with dyspraxia.
Oh, yeah.
I was diagnosed with dyspraxia when I was at college. My tutor, because I was studying acting, she said, I can see it in sort of your presence on stage. That
Oh, fantastic pumpkin trucker. Well done, sir. Sorry, please carry on.
she was saying, I can see it in your in like your presence on stage. You might be dyspraxic. So she put me in for testing for it. And dyslexia as well. It turns out I'm numerically dyslexic too.
Isn't that dysgraphia?
No, dyscalculia.
Oh, sorry. No, yeah, dysgraphia is something else, isn't it?
It's more commonly known. Yeah, and yeah. Brit Gamer Girl, he's walked into my bed a few times and knocked his foot. No, it's always my knee, and it's always the good knee.
Same.
It's always the knee that I wasn't talking about earlier, that I crack on her bed. But to be fair, right, I'll do that. Yeah, so you can't count the number of times you've fallen up. Yes, that's right, Mr. Dax. But so what was I saying? So I'll crack my knee on the corner of her bed, right? And it'll hurt, and I'll go, oh, fucking hell. And she's the one who reacts as if I've just lost my leg. Oh my God, are you alright? Are you alright? Oh my God. I'm like, I'm fine, I've just banged my leg, that's all.
That's because banging your leg is it's one of those moments, you know. You don't really scream when you do it.
Yeah.
I hate that. Like there's that little moment where it doesn't register in your brain yet, and then it hits you.
Oh no, it's instant for me. Except for when you hit yourself in the nuts. Yeah. Like, because there's different. Yeah, of course you do. There's different levels when it comes to being hit in the ball bag, man. Like, if there's a slight flick, you know, it might not hurt immediately. It might take a little bit of time. But you know, and of course later on, that's when it hits you. The delayed reaction, awful.
Oh, those are the ones I hate.
Yeah.
You get smacked in there, you don't feel anything. You think, okay, I'm fine. About 10 seconds later, you're doubled over.
Yeah. You're like, oh.
Who's pulling their phone out of a cereal box?
I don't know who did that, but I hope it wasn't me.
Peter, I'm going to bounce out, mate.
All right, mate.
Goes poo in just under 25 minutes. So enjoy the rest of your stream, mate, and I shall speak to y'all another time.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for joining us, Bear.
No problem, mate. Bye, guys.
All right. Bye.
Bye, Bear.
So that was Irate Bear, everyone.
Yay!
Yay!
Hooray!
Right, okay, let's have a look. So Chadwick streaming tonight and tomorrow, he says. Damn it, Chadwick also says one-eyed spitting snake. Nice. Break Gamer Girl, he has fallen into that a few times, Chad. Oh, a sexual black hole, I see. Yeah. Brit. You're too harsh on yourself, sweetheart.
Alright, so falling into a black hole is like Tashonda or something.
But yeah.
Moving on.
moving on quickly.
Bad joke.
Yeah.
Bad joke, moving on.
Oh crap, I pooed in the corner. Evacuate! Evacuate!
Punch it out, Maverick.
Brit using her symbol for arse there, and shut up. I don't care what you tell me, Brit, that is the symbol for arse. Oh, we've finally got...
What is that symbol?
Right.
I'm still trying
Hang on a sec. Hang on a sec.
I can't.
Before...
Unfortunately, I can't remember what you...
Person who's just joined the chat, before you even say anything... And I'm only playing 15 seconds of that to avoid this stream getting taken down for copyright reasons. That was Two Young Lovers by Dire Straits. We've got both Rosie and Tom in the same chat. Oh, God. Seriously, guys?
Oh.
Okay.
I thought that would go down a lot better than it
What's
did.
going on?
It also probably doesn't help that Rosie's not said anything yet. Rosie, are you okay, sweetie? She's muted.
She's muted and her camera's on.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, God, am I going to have to take this stream off as well now?
Okay, she's not muted, but her camera's still on.
Press thought it was funny. At least someone got it. At least someone got the joke.
Who is it? There's somebody else that likes Dire Straits. I think it's Ginger Man.
To be fair, if you don't like Dire Straits, I don't want to know you.
I do. They're fine.
Hi, Rosie. Hi, Rosie's nose hair.
No, hang on. I'm right. I'm not going to. Arms killer. I feel young. Yeah, Rosie. Right, she's put a finger over her camera.
Uh-oh.
Rosie, switch your camera off. Oh, there we go.
goes.
Right, okay.
Rosie, show Pete your feet.
Show feet, BB. You get that all the time on Chatterbait, though, so...
It is 4:00.
I genuinely, I don't know if I've ever told this story in live streams before, but I do like making up silly, jokey rumours about people and seeing how far they spread. I used to work in an office, and I started a rumour that one of the managers was taking helicopter flying lessons, and just watched it go round the office, and then one day he.
Sorry about that.
Oh, that's quite all right. One day he called me over to discuss what was going on in the office in general, and he said, "Oh, just one other thing. Can you do me a favour? Can you try and find out why people are asking me how the flying lessons are going?" Completely unaware that it was me that started it.
Nice.
I gave up on trying to say that underneath Temple's hat is an ornate helmet used to communicate with aliens, and the aliens just want humans to live together in harmony.
Nice.
Oh, was that you that was saying that? I remember someone saying that a few times.
Yeah.
I tried. I was saying it for every once in a while for about a month, and then I gave up. No one was No one was catching on. I know it's under the beanie. I've heard what's actually under the beanie.
Ooh.
What happened to that motorcycle, Pumpkin?
Do what now? He hit a wall.
Oh, that sounds really graphic.
He zigged in. He zigged when he should have zagged and hit a wall.
I wonder if it's that one that was pissing me off before.
No, it wasn't. No, I'm actually just kind of hoping one thing. Pennsylvania, it was in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania does not have helmet laws, so I'm hoping he was actually wearing one.
Oh god, I saw the most
Oh.
gnarly crash once. Where this guy, he was wearing a helmet, but he hit a car so hard that his head was chopped off,
Oh.
and it was on the other side of the street.
Oh.
It was
In the helmet.
It was covered in a towel or like blanket.
Well, the
thing.
towel is probably why he crashed.
No, they covered it up so nobody could look at it. His head is chopped off head on the other side of like a 4-lane traffic area.
Right, I get you. Right, guys, just carry the stream for about 30 seconds. I need to go do a wee.
He's got the diarrhea.
No, it is just a wee.
Okay, it's back.
It's front end this time.
Yeah.
Front end diarrhea.
Well, has anyone else seen pretty bad accidents like that? Like, I've seen some terrible ones.
Did you look up that one video I told you about earlier?
I did, yes.
What'd you think of that?
I didn't like it.
To let you know, the guy who was driving that truck that went airborne,
Mm-hmm.
he was in there with at the time his son was 7 years old and was in the truck with him, and they both walked away just fine.
Oh my god. So like, I'm sure you see like more than any of us do, Pumpkin.
Well, I mean, it just the amount that I'm on the road,
Yeah.
you know, increases my chances of seeing it.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Oh, yikes. I used to clean up crime scenes like that, like for violent, like car accidents. And once I had to clean a body out of a tree, like just pieces.
Ooh.
And I'm back.
That's really fun to do.
Mm.
How's your butt wee?
It wasn't a butt wee, it was a front wee, I told you. If it was a butt wee, I would have had to have ended the stream, it would have taken so long.
Hey, what's the thing?
So what you're
Blanca does a trucking thing. What is it?
do what now?
Oh,
Blind girl does a trucking thing. What is it? I want to know.
Yeah, have you not
okay,
noticed?
be right back.
Have
Gotta
you not
go.
noticed the
Hang on a
name
sec.
of?
Be right back. Gotta go. Topic mine for the blind trucking thing. All right, excellent. Thank you for joining us, blind girl. Who are you calling a liar? But
Yeah, who's the lawyer?
but thank
Blind
you for
girl,
joining.
I'll be sending you links in a few minutes. There's one story that I know you'll find absolutely hilarious. P.
Right, I see. No, no.
You lied about being out the
No,
front.
yeah, it was a front piss. It really was.
Yeah.
And for someone, I'm gonna
actually
say,
came across-
blind girl, for somebody who was for somebody who was getting all squeamish before when we were talking about diarrhea.
Now, blind girl covers this one. All I'm gonna say is a couple got caught doing something they should not have in a Tesla while it was on autopilot.
I've always
I
wanted
knew it
Yeah.
was going to happen eventually.
No, I know the article you mean because I saw it in the group DM earlier, but
Yeah, the group
I've
DM.
read
Yep.
that article the other day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't stop us from covering it too.
No. It doesn't stop you from covering. No, I don't mean I read it on a stream or anything like that. I just I spotted that article when I was
okay.
reading the news.
Oh, okay. See, I found this app that it definitely it takes my location and gives me the headlines for that location. The funny part is all the headlines it gives me changes every 15 miles.
Right.
You know, considering I drive over 600 miles a day, it gives me plenty of news.
Fair enough. That was a 0.4, Mandy. You're getting worse.
I don't have anything carbonated. It's just water.
Fair enough.
Have I drunken?
Watch the vid. I want a Tesla now.
I've always wanted a Tesla. Jack White.
I couldn't deal with it. I couldn't deal with the Tesla. I mean, I like the idea of having a nice, quiet car, but for the kind of mileage I drive, when I drive my personal car, I mean, what they don't have but a 250-mile range.
It wouldn't. Yeah, it wouldn't be practical, would it?
No,
I don't know.
I mean,
And then you have to charge them for like 4 hours.
well, it's the thing is, I mean, last week when I was on vacation, my first day, my wife and I drove almost 800 miles. Okay, I drove almost
So what
800
I'm
miles.
hearing
My
is-
wife rode during that 800 miles.
So even when you're not driving, you're driving.
Wild, isn't it? The least amount I drove my entire vacation was one day I drove. It was probably about 6 miles worth, but that was going up and down the yard in a lawnmower.
I think the best car would be like that's the one car I would want instead of like like an old 70s Scout SUV thingy, 4x4. But a Tesla would be
Yeah.
really nice, I think, for short distances, like you said.
Yeah.
I think what a very awesome car was. Which anybody listening in America, look into this. If you want a car with absolute awesome fuel mileage, the Mitsubishi Mirage. It's a tiny little car. The inside of it's actually bigger than it looks. But that little car, I used to have one, and I would routinely get 50 miles to a gallon out of it.
Nice.
And that's better than a Prius.
Yeah.
I used to have a Prius. I didn't mind it much, but I didn't like it either. It looked really ugly.
Honestly, a Prius always looked like an anal suppository to me.
It does.
What is your thoughts on the PT Cruiser?
Oh my gosh, that was my grandma's favorite car. She wanted one so
Just
bad.
just a quick question though, Chadwick.
Ugliest thing ever.
Chadwick, are you now just putting your last search things into Pornhub in the chat? Gaped, ass to mouth.
I
Nice.
personally think ass to mouth is very, very like asking for like some kind
Just
of.
yeah, it's not
Swaddling.
right, is it?
Never go ask them out.
Never do ass to mouth.
No.
Never.
Also, I agree with Chadwick. PT Cruisers are piles of shit. They are ugly as hell.
They're so ugly.
I think the PT Cruiser is kind of like Chrysler's version to the Dodge Neon. You know, to where there was so many of them floating around at the time when they were popular. They might as well have been called the Chrysler and the Dodge Me Too. You know,
Dodge
hey,
Me
what do you have? Oh, no, it should be called the Me Too. What do you have? Oh, a PT Cruiser. Ooh, Me Too.
Now we've got Rosie back.
Oh,
I don't know why.
Welcome back,
I don't know
Rosie.
why I suddenly went even more northern than I am. But oh, we've got Rosie. It's the most frequently searched terms in my phone. Welcome back, Rosie. Are you going to speak this time?
Take this as a no.
Well, that's just bloody rude. I've got that shit on autofill. Chadwick, are you
Yeah, what do you
censoring?
guys search
Right,
on?
Chadwick, are you censoring yourself, or is that YouTube doing it? Because if it's you,
Yeah, what the hell?
if it's YouTube doing it, then I can look into that. But if it's you censoring yourself, fucking stop it.
Well, it may very well be. It may be very well be YouTube because earlier when I was road raging, it deleted a good 4 or 5 comments. That's why most of the stuff on your Twitch streams, it doesn't censor that stuff. It censors the hell out of it.
Yeah.
YouTube censors the hell out of everything else.
Yeah. Can you get? No, we can't hear you, Rosie. No, we can't. It would be my moto. Doesn't like, but your moto
Quit it.
doesn't like bad words.
Motorola.
Do Motorola?
Hello, Moto.
Yeah. Do Motorola still make phones?
Yes. Yeah, Motorola is actually one of the big companies for cell phones in the U.S.
In the US.
Really liked my
To the point, for some
Motorola.
reasons, God, the commercials that had some chick that I haven't been able to pinpoint her accent, but I think it's almost Italian. And she just sits there and goes, "Hello, Moto."
Yeah. We had that. Oh shit!
What the hell?
We had that over here as well. Sorry, I just nearly
what
pulled
the-
my headphones out. But Motorola. We had Motorola phones over here. They were big in like the early 2000s, but they kind of just vanished after a while. When smartphones started becoming big, Motorola just went down. Motorola.
Well, I was gonna say over here, the first Droid phones, it was Motorola. Until Droid kind of broke free from being Motorola and just the operating system itself.
But then again, I've been out of the like mobile phone loop for a number of years, so I don't.
Well, what do you expect? You use a Windows phone.
I actually quite like Windows Phone.
I had to
I
make
actually
that.
quite like Windows Phone, but
well, if you remember when I first started, when I first made my channel like a public channel, you and I were kind of talking about it because I was wondering about Hangouts. Because
do not try Hangouts on a Windows phone.
Well, the thing is, technically, you're not supposed to be able to host a Hangouts on a Droid phone either. You got to force it to do it. But once you figure out how to force it to host the Hangouts, you're fine.
Why?
One thing I know about Motorola is that if you had a pink Razr Motorola phone in like the late 90s, you were like a badass bitch.
I had the blue.
I can't remember having the pink one, but yeah, I did have a Motorola Razr. Windows phones are still a thing. They are. They're still updating Windows Phone, the Windows Phone OS. I don't know, because like I say, I'm out of the loop. What kind of the newer phones? But my current phone I got it late 2016, and it still works. It's still fine.
Windows phones are ace. I had one until a few years ago, and they're really good. Sorry, it disappeared again. I had a bag of chips in front of me waiting to be devoured. I didn't want to be chomping on your stream.
Arms Killer, it's specifically Microsoft now. Well, actually, no, it's not. Nokia make them. Nokia make the phones, but they're
actually,
Microsoft
Windows
phones.
Make them now. Windows bought Nokia.
Yeah, they're released as. Well, no, they're released as Microsoft Lumia phones, like Microsoft Windows phones, but it's Nokia that make all the tech for them.
I thought that Microsoft completely bought Nokia out like about a year ago, and now Microsoft make the phones but label them Nokia.
They did, but it is still Nokia themselves. Nokia are still a going enterprise. It's just they. Oh god, that wasn't going to get me into trouble at all. I've just flashed up the "It's okay to be white" thing on the screen whilst trying to get the hangout.
Well, I think kind of is.
Well, yeah. Right, Rosie,
I think my first cell phone actually had Qualcomm stamped on it.
I think that's the right link.
Inkton Prick asked for the same thing. Hang on.
Inkton Prick just sent me her boobs. Yay!
Oh, for fuck's sake!
They're really nice and lovely. I'll draw you a picture.
Why did I just instinctively go to my Discord to look? The worst part is I know myself to be. I joke and all this, but to be completely honest, if anybody were to send me a picture of boobs, I'd look at them and go, "Yep, those are boobs."
Oh, Rosie's back, and she has sound this time.
Hey,
Hello.
Touch Girl winning.
Hello.
Sorry, guys. I fucked up.
How?
I don't know. I joined your link, and then it says like there's only one people in the call.
I don't know how that would have happened. It's the exact same hangout. It's the exact same hangout I sent earlier. It's the exact same one Green Thunder joined right at the start.
Oh, you peed. You bad dog.
I think
girl, how are you?
Hey, love.
I think your camera's turned on, Rosie. It's only pointing at, like the ceiling or something. But...
It told me join video call.
I gotta let my dogs out. I'll be right back.
Well, that answers that age-old question then.
Huh.
So did I miss a whole pop stream, or am I still in time?
Say again, sweet.
I said, did I miss the whole pop stream, or am I still in time?
I'm thinking, obviously, you know, I'm not going to stream against Ghost Poo, and it is just about to start, but I'm thinking a little bit of overrun will be alright.
Oh, yeah.
We'll
be
go for
honest,
another 50.
Be honest, you're hoping to get
No.
rated.
No.
Yeah,
No.
It's not like you're going to be stealing viewers from Ghost.
They're all dropping out anyway. But hey, we've got Inkton Pricked in the chat as well. Who again? Your camera's on, sweetie.
Oh, it is. Oh, Inkton Pricked girl. And her camera is waffy as well.
You've got something failing at the moment.
Just a quick note for Rosie, Inkton Pricked, and Mandy, who's not here to hear this, but when you join a hangout on air, it automatically switches your camera on. So you have to switch it off before you click join hangout.
This is why I have a band-aid plastered over my
Oh, that's what that colour was.
If you join on your phone and you have a Droid phone, you can get an app called Lens Cap.
Yeah.
It actually disables your camera.
Yeah, thank you for that, Bumpkin, because that really helps. Just disable the camera in case.
I just
No
have
worries,
a
Tom.
over my video camera.
Yeah. I honestly I first found that app because of the chance of like Facebook or Twitter or somebody turning your camera on and taking a picture without you even knowing it.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I know that Hangouts is like Peter is in control and he's gonna take pictures. So
I'm not. I'm not. I've got neither the inclination nor the tech prowess to do that.
So how's everybody doing? Are we all having a good pop night?
Absolutely, yes.
Poop night.
Yes. I think right now we can sort of fairly establish that this is a lock-in.
Well, you just got me in here, so let's talk about
I think Chadwick's still in the chat.
Yeah, Chadwick's still knocking around. saying the word chicken. And once again, that must have come from his Google search history.
Hey, is Blind Girl, are you still in the chat?
She disappeared off a bit ago. She said she was going to go look up some stuff for a stream.
Why not? I just didn't know if she was completely leaving out of the chat or not.
Fair enough. Rosie.
I'm unfortunately in a position where I have to do something that I really don't want to do.
Okay, just 1 second though. Rosie?
Yes?
What are you doing?
I'm doing nothing.
It sounds like you're running.
Do you think that I'm running? Like, have you known me and think that, hey, that's an active girl that she runs, like.
And we've got Brit Gamer Girl. Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey, you alright, guys?
Yeah, you?
It's been good, okay. I suppose. How is everybody else?
That's good. Yeah, we're all right.
Good. Okay.
Look, Rosie, it sounds like you've got some sort of fucking clockwork man running around in there.
Still?
Just a little bit, yeah.
Well, I guess I will. I'm not doing anything, so I guess I should shut down. Like, I guess I should, like, mute myself.
I don't know.
I'm not running. Please, I'm not running.
All right, I will be right back.
It's kind of stopped now.
Take your time.
Take your time, mate. Yeah.
I'll mute myself.
Don't mute yourself, silly.
It's not that bad.
Just sounds like you're moving around a little bit, is all.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
That sounded almost sarcastic. Well, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm joking.
Chadwick, you got there in the end, and no, I'm not being a pussy. I'm not being a pussy. I am.
He is a pussy.
I'm just looking at the numbers right now, and yeah, it's absolutely right. It's fighting a losing battle, mate. But so, what have you been up to today, Britt? Apart from starting your Outlast stream again.
Just that. I also had to sleep because I found out some about that guy I was seeing before I got with you. He died.
Oh.
I didn't know. Yeah, I just a bit. Well, what?
Oh.
Yeah. So I kind of just got a bit upset and just went to sleep. Just shut off and then went to sleep.
Right. Okay.
So I just been a bit shitty is all. Anyway, forget that. What have we up to?
I'm fapping to thinking about your sock on Peter.
Oh, God. Yeah, he was moaning about his feet being cold, and I was like, well, yeah, borrows my socks. So I just let him some socks.
Despite having,
That's it. That's
despite
the story.
having a bag with about 4 clean pairs of socks in them. In the next room.
Yeah, those are my fluffy socks. Yeah, but those are my fluffy socks. And they're too big for me.
Now.
Oh, I have fluffy socks as well. They are nice.
Mm-hmm.
I know exactly what you mean. They are like fluffy and like comfortable and like they won't fit in your shoes.
You know, Cold Feet Pete. They make those thingies that you
Stand here, evil.
that you can put in your gloves and your socks when it's really cold.
Bugger. Sorry, I just rolled into my desk.
You're really not having a good day, are you?
I'm really not having a good day. No.
Oh, hon. Do you want me to kiss it better?
Anyway.
And your knee.
Oh my god, she's being so nice to you, and you're like, anyways.
It's really, I was being perverted. I'm used to it. I'm used to it, sweetheart. This is nothing. It gets meaner. That's why I call him House.
Peter.
Say what, Brit?
Oh, fuck off.
Anyway.
Fuck off. Fuck right off, asshole. I hate you so much.
Welcome back, Green Thunder.
Bastard.
Again, we've got
Yay.
2 Green Thunders in the chat.
Agent Penis
I
is
accidentally
back.
hit the back button.
Hey, Green Thunder.
Hello.
I'm sorry that I used your undercover CIA name, Agent Penis, when you come around. I blew your cover several times.
Let me try to do this. What I was saying earlier in your chat, there you go. I made this.
Prophet AOC, Prophet AOC is now a moderator on my channel. Hello. Like, oh my god, this is Peter's stream.
Prophet.
Hello.
Ooh.
It looks like a very green stream. Ah, right. You. Right. All right.
That was a nice all-seeing eye heart.
Is it made out of rock or wood? What is that?
Wood. I made it for Mother's Day.
Oh, nice.
Uh-huh.
So, Inks, are you enjoying your day off work?
As much as you can.
Yeah.
But it's one day.
Yeah.
I'm back in tomorrow morning.
You got a day off as well?
You're like Tom, like you work and work and work like every single day.
Yeah, pretty much.
Your voice is as cute as everything.
I'm like a 5-year-old on the phone.
Okay, who's heavy breathing down the mic? That sounds familiar. I think I've spoke to you before.
It depends if you're enjoying it or not.
Oh, that guy! Yes,
Sorry.
you are breathing. Oh, like
I do wish it would stop doing that.
It's fine. Yeah, it brings back memories. Pumpkin trucker. You got to stop phoning me as well.
Just show me what I want to see first. Anyway.
Oh god, my skin could not crawl any further away from me.
Hi, Britt. How are you?
he does have a sexy voice.
Even I'm creeped out by that.
Sorry, I'm having.
Daddy?
Sorry, I'm sitting here trying not to have a nervous breakdown.
Are you okay? Well, obviously not.
Yeah, I'm fine.
It's not good. I'm just sat in. I'm just sat in. My legs are on fire. Everything around me is dead. Are you all right?
This is fine. No, today's a day where I absolutely did not want to get out of the truck for nothing, and I just had no choice to do it because my sugar is. I don't know what Canadian, I don't know what. Do y'all use? How are blood sugars measured over there?
High and low, right?
Yeah, I've never really sort of had to.
I have no idea.
I've never really had to deal with anything like that.
I can't imagine it.
I don't know, mate.
Yeah, well, all my family do, but not me yet.
I can't imagine it being measured differently.
It is. It's actually measured. It's actually measured differently between the U.S. and Canada. I know that much.
Right.
And UK.
We need to get on a global system so there's no more confusion over inches and meters. Meters are better, but Fahrenheit is better for temperature.
If it's a male measuring, though, it's always going to be a confusion with inches.
Trust you.
MMOL/L is most common measured used in the UK.
I was reading that.
With milligram/DL. predominantly used in the USA.
You people are
Well,
weak not using metric system. Come on.
See, we use in the U.S. we use milligrams per DL, but they use mmol in Canada.
Yeah, it says that's what we use in the UK. Yeah.
Right, and that's what
most commonly.
So for the mmol, my sugar right now is 1.5.
Ouch.
Oh, and 5.6
for the American
is normal.
Yeah, for the Americans, my sugar right now is 27.
Fuck.
28, but I haven't eaten today at all.
Pumpkin fucker.
No.
I did not want to get out of it. I didn't. I'm sitting here looking at food as we speak.
Well, eat it. Don't look at it.
Yeah.
Eat it. Eat it. Put it in your mouth and chew it.
No, yeah, it's just honestly keeling over was more preferable to eating or getting out of the truck.
Right.
You should always have snacks handy just in case your blood sugar goes too low or high.
He does.
I haven't gone shopping yet.
Oh,
I just haven't gone shopping because, well, I don't want to get out of the truck.
Yeah, that's not good, though.
Put it this way: being in this hangouts, right now, talking to everybody. This is my socialization. That's it.
Well, you're fucked.
Yeah, no. Well, I'm sure you've heard me say it before, Britt. It's a matter of if we ever stumbled across each other in the street. You know, if we ever met each other in real life on the street, I probably won't say a word to you.
Rude.
It's not rude. It's
I'm joking.
something I can't pronounce. I know. I'll get into it in a whole story. This stream's too lighthearted. I'll get into it some other time. So what I miss?
Not much. Not much.
Peter hurting himself like always.
Yeah.
Hurt himself?
I actually had a story for that.
Did you?
That Peter may get a laugh
Go
out
on,
of. Yeah. I'll walk outside the house, and go do something, either in my workshop or in the woods or something.
Right.
End up cutting myself. Never even notice it. And I walk into the house. My wife sits there, starts screaming, "Oh my God, you're bleeding!" I am. Looked down at my arm. There's my arm half covered in blood. Hey, what do you know? I am. My wife freaks out because I'm bleeding, and I never even noticed.
Silly boy.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Silly boy.
Britt, send me a pair of your socks, please.
Pardon? Jesus Christ, girl, we just met.
Mandy, I love you.
Well, I know what I like, and I like Britt's feet.
They're tiny.
Bro, we just met. Like, Britt, you and I haven't just met. Like, just send her a picture of your socks because she will get off of it. Like,
well, if she's the only one who would.
Well, Pete likes feet.
No, I don't.
Apparently.
Okay, we were not going to talk about feet in this.
Yes,
thing,
you
so
promised me.
Shut up.
You promised me.
I'll shut up. Sorry.
Feet have already been mentioned. It's all right.
You're still always going to be cold feet.
Yeah,
feet.
but yeah.
Okay, Chadwick, we'll see you soon,
Yeah, but
hon.
I specific.
Bye, Dad.
Rosie. Oh, Jesus Christ! Motherfucker!
What have you done? are you okay?
Closing parenthesis.
He found that picture again.
Did you drink your ass?
No. Somebody found one of my Streamlabs donations. Thank you very much. I'll just have to check this through Streamlabs just so I can see if there's any message attached to it. But thank you very much to Slut Whore Cunt. I believe that's right. Yeah, Slut Whore Cunt for the £10.
Are you fucking kidding me? Slut whore cunt, really?
Who?
Slut whore cunt.
That sounds either like inked or me.
Definitely me. My donation, slut whore cunt.
Who donates £10 to say, well, it's just a smiley face, colon bracket. Thank you very much, Slut Whore Cunt.
Seriously, who was that really? Was that you, Pumpkin Sugar?
No, it was me.
It's £10, so it's going to be inked, I reckon.
Yeah, it was me.
Thank you very much, Inked.
I am so not good at the. I'm so not good at the conversion.
Jesus Christ, that scared me.
I think that's the point, isn't it?
Yeah.
There is another one that actually outright deafens me because I stupidly cranked the volume up quite high. But,
And how much is that donation? And how much is that donation?
that one's all right. Well, that one is lower. That one's a £5. I set the one that came up.
Don't you
I set the one that came up as a tenner just because it was it was obnoxious and long.
Peter, let's play a game. It's called Repeat After Me.
Yes, Peter, play the game. Repeat after me.
Oh, go on.
I love frozen, cold, hairy feet in my bum.
You really are weird, aren't you?
Yes, she's weird. That's why.
I like you, man.
That's why she's like my lover.
Mandy, I love you. You're fucking hilarious.
I love you guys too. But seriously, I was trying to do it for Chadwick. He wants to clip you saying something dirty.
He wouldn't fall for that one.
All right, hang on.
I think just having him talk about the whole feet situation would make some awesome clips.
At my funeral, I want him to do the eulogy and just talk about how he admits he loves feet.
At my funeral, I want Pete to do the eulogy as well. Like, he's gonna be like, oh, she had nice feet.
You mentioned the feet again.
Can you just both have your kind of cold, dead feet poking out the bottom of the coffin?
So, are you saying?
Peter loves somewhere to sit.
Are you saying
then.
take a cue from like 4 Weddings and a Funeral, but instead it'd be stop all the socks. Stop.
Hey Peter, did you like the show 6 Feet Under?
No, I much preferred 1 Foot in the Grave.
I've actually been watching with Tom.
It's a great show.
It is a great show. Like,
It's amazing.
Chadwick, you've got the link in your Discord, mate. I do apologise for not sending it earlier.
Hi,
Hey, Chadwick.
Hello, Chad.
Chadwick.
Mandy.
Yeah.
Mandy. Ah.
I love you.
Oh, I love you.
I love you, you weirdo.
I love you too, you psycho.
Or to give her a full name, of course, it's Mandy. Half a shandy, she'll give you a handy.
She give you a footy.
You're right, Chadwick. How are you, mate?
No.
Unless it's some guy yeast infected, like. I know Mandy yeast infected stuff. I know you do.
I heard that Britt told me she offered to give Pete a handy and he declined.
No, you're not getting in any car.
You were.
Hey, Chad.
You were right, Chadwick.
Hi. Trying to hide from my children.
Ah, right. I see.
Well, you know what works? If you just crawl under your vehicle.
Or if you just don't have children ever.
It's a little late for that.
Yes.
No more after this, though. As soon as I sign that dotted line, vasectomy. Actually, I still have insurance through her, so I'm going to trick her into paying for it,
right.
And then I'll sign the dotted line. It sounds fair. She don't want me anymore. She needs to get rid of my balls. Just simple as that.
Were you in that Scotsman stream where that guy, he was talking about cut off his dick and balls?
Yeah. No, I'm not doing that. Just a snip.
Just a snip.
That's all I need.
Anyway, so can you show Peter your feet now? He's been waiting. Nobody's offered yet.
Oh my god. I thought this joke would die by now.
So did I, Britt. So did I.
I'm dropping.
Okay, sweetheart. Have a nice one.
All right, Green Thunder. Have fun, mate. Right.
I feel.
Does the hangout keep flashing for the stream? Because I'm just looking the playback now. I don't know how far behind it is, but it will have done it then because I.
About 5 seconds.
Yeah. It will have done it then, because I moved my mouse deliberately, but.
Ooh, itch.
Yeah.
Chadwick, come on now.
What?
You already showed us your wiener the other night on stream, so show us.
It was a literal wiener, though, wasn't it?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I got boots on right now. You don't want to see my hobbit.
Well, what was disturbing is that he was cutting the wiener as well afterward.
I was.
Better cutting the cheese in a room full of people.
I was doing that also.
Is that why the windows were steamy in your car when you fell asleep?
No, that was for another reason. You just couldn't see that far down.
Oh dear God in heaven.
Yeah, you guys missed a good one.
It was great. You missed it too. You missed it.
Missed what?
No, I didn't miss nothing. I was there.
You missed your whole
I just was
stream.
unconscious. I was just unconscious.
I was
that's
there.
all.
I just don't remember any of it.
And I don't care.
Such as most of my life. I don't remember most of it, but I know I was there. There was picture day.
People in that stream were dropping like flies, just passing out.
I don't want to be in the sun. trying to avoid that thing.
Oh, gross. That's definitely
God.
8. That's an 8.
Why are you blaming me?
That was Rosie queefing.
Hurry up. Cat,
Please
get
say
out.
yes.
You have no gloves. You don't need gloves. It's warm out.
Rosie, quit queefing on the
I'll
screen.
stop sleeping if you stop sending me pictures of your pooping stuff. Mandy, I love you, bitch. You're my lover.
Yes, I will marry you. Now get me a green card.
I
whatever,
would
visa.
fucking marry you. I can't give you a green card because I'm not in America. But if you ever want to live in a European country, I would marry you and you can live in Netherlands and you would be my wife.
Yeah, and we can record your queefs and put them on live stream.
And we would record your queefs as well, and we would.
This stream is going
get
wrong.
all kinky.
Oh, true
I
love.
wouldn't mind a recording of that.
It's true love.
I could use a recording of that for reasons.
Reasons.
All right. Well,
I don't know why Peter thought it would be a good idea to have me and Rosie in the same room together.
That's a wonderful idea.
okay. Well, it's just about to turn 11 o'clock. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ring last orders. Okay, which means we've got 15 minutes left.
Just fill my glass one more time because this is a pub stream.
Calling last orders.
Okay, just
get your final.
Make mine a big one, babe.
No. Fill my glass with a triple whiskey.
Yeah, Brit.
No ice, no cola, no.
Brit, you would have a big one, you bloody alcoholic.
We're still talking about drinks here.
Yes, we are.
Well, I was. I don't know what he was talking about.
But yes, we're going to call last orders. That means we've got 15 minutes and then we'll end the stream.
Peter, I think that you should do this whole pub stream weekly.
That's what I said at the start of the stream. If you'd have been here when you said you would be, you'd have heard.
Be on time.
Well, I'll join every week.
Once a week.
Yeah. As long as I'm conscious. As long as I'm conscious, I'll be there. But yeah, we'll yeah. So basically, just as a recap, yes, I am going to do this once. I am going to do this once a week. It's going to be every Friday night. We'll do this. We're not always going to run on this long.
I'm going to be drunk every fucking Friday night.
That's what fucking Fridays are for.
Well, Friday night is the best night to get drunk anyway, so let's just do this shit.
Oh, yeah.
I love you all to pieces. I think you, every single one of you, are fucking amazing. I am so... Every single one of you joined. We had an amazing time, and let's do this every single fucking week. I am all down for it.
Rosie, you forgot to kiss my other cheek.
I will kiss every cheek that you have.
Oh shit.
Brit, I will kiss your meat flap.
Oh, for fuck's
Girl,
sake.
I'll hold you to that.
Your knees, spread your cheeks, and I will kiss them.
The meat.
I'll hold you to that, girl. I will hold you to that.
Jesus.
Oh, I will kiss that.
I apologise for
the other noise
interrupting generously, but I'm going to leave now because I need to nip to the
Just very quickly, someone...
Many thanks for having me.
That's quite all right, Tom. That's quite all right. You're welcome back any time, mate.
See you,
Nice
Tom.
one, dude.
Thanks for joining,
Take care,
Tom.
everyone, and I will see you all.
All right, just really
sweetheart.
quickly as well. Thank you to Anonymous for the £5 donation, who just wanted to hear the other noise.
I want to say good night as well because I want to be with Tom because I'm a degenerate that loves my sexy English guy. So bye.
See you,
Bye.
sweetheart. Bye.
Bye.
Guys, I love you all. Mwah.
Love you.
Mwah.
Night, night,
Have a nice one,
Rosie.
honey. Don't get too dirty, girl. You might make his glasses stain.
Hang on, that's something we don't know about Tom. Does he wear glasses?
Who's on about glasses on his
Yeah,
face?
true. Oh, man.
Yeah.
It's gone quiet now. She's gone. The dirtiness has just faded away.
Anyway, about your meat curtains that I'm gonna
For
get.
fuck's sake.
Do tell.
Yeah. Again, tell more. Hold on.
Nothing.
Come on, girl. You started this. Tell me more. I really want to
Everybody's
know.
waiting for the details.
Not yet.
Yeah,
Not yet.
That's,
I'm not ready yet.
Hang
Hold
on. That's really weird. That shouldn't have happened.
What?
That
Okay.
second £5.
Anytime I'm ready.
That second donation came through again as slut whore cunt. Yeah, on screen it showed up as
Yeah, that was
anonymous.
me. Yeah, they both
It
did.
showed up in YouTube as Slut Hole.
Oh, right.
Probably because they don't like to show those names.
But possibly yeah. I was gonna. Well, it's weird that YouTube chat would show it up as slut whore cunt, and yet Streamlabs didn't.
True.
Peter, I'm
wow.
gonna nibble. I'm gonna nibble on your girlfriend's meat curtains.
Hey, Chadwick,
Right.
did you hear about Jim Fowler?
No.
The guy, the Wild Kingdom host? He died.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah. At 89.
He just natural causes?
He was 89, so I'm pretty sure.
Well, yeah, but it could
looking
have
it,
had a lot
looking
of
it up now.
Yeah, I used to watch the shit out of him. PBS.
Wait, who is it? I got cut off there.
Remember the guy on the guy who showed up on Tonight Show all the time with all the animals?
Oh yeah. Jack
Yeah, he's
Hanna?
dead.
No,
Jack,
no,
I
love
Jim
that.
Fowler.
I love that. Oh yeah, his name. What was his name again? Oh well, he's dead. Okay.
Yeah.
He's gone. Moving
It
on.
doesn't say anything about what he died from.
Yeah, he probably just didn't wake up.
They kept saying in the article he was 89, so
There's a 100% chance he died of death.
yeah.
Good possibility.
God, it gets you every time.
I know, right?
But it's only 6 o'clock. You'll be all right.
Oh fuck! I gotta get to the store soon.
Yeah. Ah, shit.
Oh, right.
What?
Hang on, I know how that happened.
I just found an article that says Hershey is spending $104 million to grow their manufacturing in Stewart's Draft, Virginia. Fuck.
Didn't Hershey's buy?
Yeah.
Didn't Hershey's buy Cadbury's?
No, Kraft did.
No.
Dog, what the hell is that?
Kraft bought Cadbury's.
What's what?
Is that a mop head? No, it's a doll head. What the fuck?
The irony is that means the same company that owns Cadbury now owns, or the same company that owns Philip Morris now owns Cadbury.
Ah, right.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so have a cream egg and a Marlboro.
That's right. that actually goes really well together.
That sounds really good, actually. Yeah.
Oh no,
The Cadbury's chocolate's been awful.
Am I the only one who don't smoke here?
Peter would he would eat the cigarette and try to smoke the Cadbury.
Yeah, he probably would.
Woman broke into a stranger's home, petted a dog, washed the dishes, and left. What the hell was she was on?
Come
Or
by
what the hell
my
was she
house.
on? Yeah, I know. Come back to my house, please.
She could stay a while. Shit.
I'd even
I got
make her a bacon sandwich.
I
and a
got
cup
a
of tea.
king size bed. Fuck.
She sounds like a prize-winning lady.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
break in, do your dishes, even pet your dog.
I'll break. Oh, I got in trouble as well. I broke in, stopped the dude's dick, and
You know, I could just DM you real quick. Like, an address is not that hard to type out.
And I've got no burglar alarm.
None. My dog is real friendly.
In fact, he'll probably show you directly where the silverware is.
the silverware? That's what you call it these days, is it?
He's right over here. Just don't mind the other woman in the bed. Just push her out. She's fine. She just shares the bed anyways.
All right, well.
Steve Harvey's talk show canceled after 2 seasons.
Dear.
Steve Harvey, he had a talk
Oh,
show.
my.
Really?
Yeah. Sorry,
I think he canceled it, actually.
All right.
I heard something about wanting to get out of it.
Whoa.
He still has his radio show.
I remember from Family Feud.
Yep. And the Steve Harvey show. Stay.
Yeah.
You're not going in the road. Stay.
Brit, Family Feud is Family Fortunes over here. She's not listening anyway.
Fuck you, male lady.
But, right, we've got 3 minutes left. Okay.
You're still alive?
We've got 3 minutes left. We'll do a quick shilling run. We'll go right to left on my screen. So, Pumpkin Trucker, have you got anything you want to shill?
Pumpkin Trucker, almost daily dash cams.
Absolutely. Mandy? Oh.
And don't forget, in about 45 minutes, Blind Trucking.
Yep.
Over on Blind Girls Channel.
Blind Trucking over on Blind Girls Channel. Go check it out.
As usual, everybody that's been in voice chat does something, so please subscribe to them. Brit Gamer Girl, Demet Chadwick, Inked and Pricked, I'm not sure if she does anything, Peter Ullman, Pumpkin Trucker, Blind Girl, of course, and Blind Trucking. And then my usual Count Dibula, my favourite.
Okay. I'm going to drop the link for Ghost Poo into the chat there. I'm only going to do it the once. I'm not spamming. I'm not spamming my own chat. So, yeah. They're on now. They're pretty good as well. Chadwick, have you got anything you want to show?
Yeah, tonight's going to be the shit show. Should be extra shitty. I'm extremely tired. And I haven't been on my pills in a week and a half, so yeah.
Chadwick?
Should be fun.
Chadwick?
Yes.
Get back on your pills, you naughty
Chadwick,
boy.
you've noticed from me these past couple of days what happens when you don't take your meds, okay?
I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but I've been a little different also.
Yes, you have.
Incidentally as well, hang on, I'll drop the link to Blind Trucking as I've just noticed it's scheduled. It's all done. It's in there.
Hold on, I just got to check something.
Hey, if you guys aren't subbed to Count Dibula, I'm going to kick your asses next time I see you.
Inked.
Can who, what,
Inked. We know you're not a content creator, but is there anything you want to do and anything you want to shout out?
No, I've got nothing that's safe to advertise.
What are you doing, boy?
I'm going to be doing some streams. I think it might be tomorrow for a couple of hours because I'm going to be doing Outlast. And then hopefully Outlast 2. Then on to whatever games I can get.
Nice.
Excellent,
yeah.
excellent. That's
I wouldn't mind watching that. I've never seen anyone play that.
Your links have been popping up in the chat periodically, Brit. So.
Okay, yay!
Yeah, because I didn't disable that, so.
Could I just ask Brit something
I'm still
real quick?
Yes.
What's like the theme of the game? Because I've never seen it or anything.
It's basically a hide and seek from these monsters. You have to try and get at this mental institution without getting killed.
Oh, that feels like being in this chat.
Yeah.
Hello,
Welcome back. We are literally just closing down, Rosie. Which actually, gives me which actually gives me a nice opportunity just to come out with my usual regular joke. Don't forget, you can follow Rosie over on Chatterbait as well. She does Thursday nights. Bring money, and if you are going to direct, remember to tip.
Yes,
Thank you, absolutely everyone who's joined us. Thank you to Irate Bear, Tom of Gulf City, and Green Thunder who have left. Thank you to Rosie, Inkton Pricked, Mandy, Pumpkin Trucker, Chadwick, and Brit Gamer Girl. Thank you very much, guys. I'm closing this off now, and remember, my sound pad doesn't
Get
work.
your coat, love, you've pulled.
Oh, no.
Feet are always sexy. Remember, feet are always sexy.
Especially if you sit
I
on
was
them.
actually thinking more.
Get your coat, love, you've pulled.
Anyway, good night, people. Peace out and peace off.
Night, guys.